Friends and family, welcome back to the show. We got more Tori Holub right now, and she's on tour. This is live. She's on the in fact, I will read this to you because this is a request from my dear brother Joe. So thank you so much, Joe, for doing this. This is, you know what's even more special about this? This is like I don't even know how to describe it. The icing on top of the cake. This is like the whole package. See, Joe supports this channel. He supports Tori. Joe actually filmed this. This is Joe's channel, you know? So I'm going to leave the link down below there. Go over there and do the thing, you know, to tell Joe you really appreciate supporting Tori and doing this for her to help promote her. I think it's such a wonderful thing. I love the depth of this, you know, that I'm reacting to one of his favorite singers, Tori. And while she's performing live, that he filmed, that he uploaded onto his channel. This is just all kinds of cool. All kinds of cool. He said, here's Tori Holub live in Los Angeles. Stop 2 of the 22-city Bacharach songbook tour. You know, Burt Bacharach. Yeah, man. He's had a lot of hits. He's so many great freaking songs. I can't even count them. You probably know songs of his, didn't even realize they were his, you know? It was March 23rd. They're well on their way now. Goes through most of April. Anyway, I wish them all best of luck on the tour, of course. Yeah, I'm going to leave the link down below there for you guys so you can do the thing. And I'll bring it up for you. All right. That's right, Joe. I just subscribed to you. That's it. And the song is called Windows of the World. And this is live at Wiltern. And it was only on 3/23 of this year. How cool is that? I'm psyched for this. Joe, you got a great camera. Look at the clarity on this. This is beautiful. Kids, buckle up. Let's check out the beautiful, the talented Tori Holub. All right, let's do it.
I'd like to take this moment to acknowledge somebody else, and that is Burt wrote all the music for these songs. But all of these songs are incomplete without the lyrics. And many of the songs that you're hearing tonight were written by the fantastic Hal David.
Hal David, yeah. You know what's funny is Hal David, I have probably in this room a bunch of Hal David books because Hal David also publishes songbooks. You know, so I have a bunch of Hal David books sitting right here in the room. Very famous songwriter, and that's what's so magical about all of this right now. Burt Bacharach's music, Hal David's lyrics, Tori Holub performing this. This is so cool.
Hal's lyrics weren't always just about unrequited love, heartbreak. He also could touch on the human condition and the spirit and the meaning of life.
Right.
The song that we're going to do for you now was written during the Vietnam War period, but it's every bit as relevant today as then. And it's called
Windows of the World.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sunshine we want to
You know, a lot of times I do covers of these older songs, and it strikes me that a lot of these old songs I've been listening to for most of my life, and yet I don't really know them deeply, you know. So let's do words and music on this episode, and we'll do you know, I'll read the lyrics for this. That's what I do on most of the other performers that I do. I don't generally do, like, you know, when she's performing Karen Carpenter. I mean, I just know those lyrics, and I know that, so I kind of don't even think that way. But I'm not that familiar with Windows of the World, so I think I'm going to do a lyrical deep dive after. I hope you guys stick around for that.
Let the sun shine
She has such a beautiful voice, doesn't she? I mean, she's got such great control of her vibrato, and it's just smoky and smooth, and it's like it's a nice cup of tea, you know. It just relaxes you, and oh man, she is just a phenomenal singer. She doesn't have to be, like, you know, all like way up in the stratosphere or really down low and do all this stuff. Just the tonality of her voice, the timbre, you know, it's breathtaking. It's just so great. It's a rarity. There's a lot of great female singers that have a lot of power. They have a enormous range. They have a great control of enunciation. They might even have really cool tricks in their toolbox to bring out certain elements of their voice. They might even be able to go from so beautiful, clean like this into a harsh, you know, metal voice and stuff. But sometimes the subtle smoothness of this is just gets me, man. It just resonates with my soul. It's so nice.
It's really angel tears. How long must they cry? Let the sun shine through. How long must they cry? Let the sun shine through.
Absolutely. Woo! That was fantastic. Joey, that's a great job. That must have been so exciting to be there. Oh, I envy you, my friend. I really wish they came closer, a little bit closer. But man, that was fantastic. What a song! I did catch some lines there toward the end that were like, "Whoa, this is pretty heavy." About the angels crying, and that's why there's rain. You know, so you got to take that into context, right? That this was filmed, or not filmed. This was written during the Vietnam War. So keeping that in mind, Oh, no kidding. It looks like, it says here that Dionne Warwick sung that song. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I guess this was originally sung by Dionne Warwick. How do you like that? Honestly, I don't know if I've actually heard this song. Isn't that weird? I mean, maybe I did. Winters of the World, song written by Burt Bacharach, Hal David, which was a hit single for Dionne Warwick in 1967. Okay. The winters of the world are covered with rain. Where is the sunshine we once knew? Everybody knows. It's weird too. Is even though this was written during the Vietnam era and it was a hit for Dionne Warwick in '67, it could definitely fit in today's world right now. And that's the power of music. The windows of the world are covered with rain. Where's the sunshine we once knew? Everybody knows when little children play, they need a sunny day to grow straight and tall. Let the sun shine through. The windows of the world are covered with rain. When will those black skies turn to blue? Everybody knows when boys grow into men, they start to wonder when their country will call. Let the sun shine through. The windows of the world are covered with rain. What is the whole world coming to? Everybody knows when men cannot be friends. Their quarrel often ends where some have to die. Everybody knows when men cannot be friends. Their quarrel often ends where some have to die. Let the sun shine through. The windows of the world are covered with rain. There must be something we can do. Everybody knows whenever rain appears, it's really angel tears. That's what I heard at the end. Everybody knows whenever rain appears, it's really angel tears. How long must they cry? Let the sun shine through. Amen. How long must they cry? So much strife going on in the world today, and wars and rumors of wars and potential wars. And when will the sun shine through, my friends? Joe, this was amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love this. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Tori's version. If you remember the original version, maybe you were around when that came out. Any thoughts you have in your head, I'd love to hear them down below in the comments. So until the next time, my dear friends, you guys be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and remember Uncle Bill loves you. Peace.